idiots. Okay, and we're back with Denadre Bell.
And we're talking Once on an Island Upon a Time.
That's it. That's it.
I'm doing it on purpose. The show is called Once on This Island, is what it's called. But there's been so much confusion on the street because people want to naturally just say, Once upon an island. Once upon a time with an
so
island.
many times.
I have to smile politely and go, no, as I'm gritting my teeth.
Yes.
Stop it.
Once on this island.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so I got to tell you, I'm so excited right now because I've got my theater babies right here that I've literally watched grow up. You started out at New Bern Civic Theater with Beauty and the Beast, La Fou.
Oh, yes.
And I always remember my Megan as the tiniest little flower in Jungle Book who fainted and hammed it up and just pretty much stole the show during those scenes. Anytime Megan Bobbitt was on there. But now both of you are all grown up and doing great things. And
And Denadre, you're
So
the
proud of
director
you.
and music director of
Yes,
the
sir.
show. You've gone from being in the shows to doing that, which is horribly depressing for me because I was directing you back when. So why don't you tell us really? Well, actually, Megan, why don't you start out? What is this show about?
So it's about this girl and she falls in love. Well, there's two different worlds. There's the poor people and then there's the rich people. And so T Moon, who I play, is poor and she falls in love with a rich person. And he gets injured because the gods sent a rainstorm so that I would end up finding him crushed inside his car. So I save him and then the rich people take him back to his world. And it's pretty much a journey of how T Moon goes to find her love. And it's the battle between love versus death.
And this is based on Hans Christian Andersen's The Little Mermaid.
Yes.
So it's a neat little twist. There's no mermaids.
No.
But the storyline, which is such a beautiful story, is now told in this Caribbean
Yes, Haitian
calypso style.
Exactly.
The music is fantastic. What has this been like for you to direct?
Oh my goodness.
Especially children.
Exactly. Well, I'm going to school for education, so I love the kids. But to be able to go from being in the show to actually directing it is such an awesome experience because you learn so many things from both sides. And what I've learned being in the show, I get to teach to the kids, and what worked for me, I can see it working for them. And so being able to be a part of their process, because I always tell the kids it's about the process. The final project, I mean, we want a great show, but it's about the process. It's about making friends. It's about growing as an actor and as a musician. And so to be able to put that and give that to the kids is such an awesome experience. You can see it in their face when they get something right or when they learn something. It's so amazing.
What's the most eye-opening thing that you learned from going from performer to director? This isn't your first time directing. You directed Smokey Joe's last year, but you also have done music camps and workshops and whatnot. What was the most jarring thing, performer to leader?
Probably just realizing all that goes into making a show happen. It's so much.
I love watching a new director.
I didn't realize all that happens and everybody that works, and I got to see it really well. Smokey Joe's, it was a little easier for me because it was like a lot of music, and I had adult performers who loved the music already, so it was really easy finding people who loved the music. But then when you transition it to working with kids, and some of them are new, and then you have parents who are new to it, it's a challenge, and then trying to put all the pieces together, and then working with the costumes and the sound and the lighting, because this show is it's really colorful and it's really big and animated.
Right.
So to work with all those different aspects, it's a lot.
Right.
A whole lot.
Well, tell us about the music, because this is a calypso-driven music. It's going to be different from what anybody's seen in any show. Tell us about it.
It has a real Caribbean feel to it. It's really fun. I think a lot of the kids, they don't really get to experience this type of music. So to be able to bring that to them and to be able to see them enjoy it, because they love it. seeing them get into it and feel it. It's a beautiful thing. There's this one dance that they do with T Moon, and just watching them do the dance, and afterwards, Angelique Peakston, our choreographer, after she taught it to them, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, this is so fun! We're so tired. Let's do it again."
Right.
So to be able to see them enjoying the music like that, it's so amazing. I think the audience will see that and they will love it.
You know, we sit here and we talk about, you know, exactly what you were talking about is the final product is, of course, we want it to be great. We always want it to be great. You're going to get a great show. But we've always talked about that journey that we take in figuring out our humanity, figuring out, you know, friendships and work ethics and learning something new. But I think, and I speak for myself especially because I walked into this world with zero knowledge, you find out things about yourself that you never thought you were capable of. And the word can't suddenly doesn't exist in the theater world. Now, what's it been like for you growing up in the theater? Because you've done both Rivertown and New Bern Civic Theater. You've done it since you were a small little tiny thing.
It's been a lot of fun. I know that my older sister, she kind of got me into it. And my first show was Beauty and the Beast, and I was terrified out of my mind.
Little waiter.
And I remember on the last performance, I was crying my eyes out. And then someone had told me that this was my first show out of 1,000. And that had kind of just stuck with me. And at first it was kind of just like a way to get out of reality. But then it turned into something that I love and I cherish. And I hopefully am going into this profession, and it means like the world to me. And so I'm just really excited to share the experience with all of New Bern.
What is the best thing that audiences are going to pull from this production? Because it's not just for little kids.
Yeah.
Adults are going to enjoy this as well. So what is the one thing they're going to walk out with?
I feel like they're gonna walk out knowing more about themselves than they did, because it's a very heart-wrenching and emotional show. It's a lot deeper than you would think for a kid show, because I know I've cried a couple times during the show. And so it's a mixture of happiness and sadness, and it's just all of the emotions coming up. And so it's just a wonderful experience to witness. And I know just watching from the sides, I'm amazed, because when we first started, it was rough. But now watching, it's just absolutely amazing. And I'm so surprised at how much we pulled together and how well the cast works together. It's just amazing to watch.
It's one of the things we always have to tell actors on the first day. Rehearsals stink. It's where you're working out all the kinks. So please, trust me, it's going to get better. You don't walk into school knowing everything. So you're going to perform for us. Why don't you go on ahead and set us up? Go on ahead and tell us real quick what it is that you're singing about.
So this song is called Waiting for Life. And it's the song where I'm talking about wanting more than just being a peasant girl. And I want more with my life. And I'm waiting for someone to come tell me what I want.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, go ahead and get yourself set up. But while she's doing that, Denadre, just tell us about some of the other people that are involved in this production behind the scenes.
So behind the scenes, I have an amazing producer, Kelly Rogers, working hand in hand with me, getting things done. Kelly Rogers, I have two awesome choreographers, Nora Blaylock and Angelique Peakston. I don't want to forget anybody. Sierra DiNapoli. She is my mentor and my parent coordinator, so she's helping me with all of those things. And
she was also your director.
She was my first director.
First director.
So to be able to be mentored by her is it's an amazing feeling. And then Ethan Gecky and Jordan Dottie working on my set. So an awesome cast, awesome crew.
That's fantastic.
Show me why you get me to rise like a fish to the bait, then tell me to wait. Well, I'm waiting for life to begin, waiting for life to
Wonderful. All right, so school performances are starting today, but for all the people watching at home, when can they come and see it and how?
Friday night is opening night. Friday night at New Bern Civic Theater, 7:30. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We have 3 weekends, so it's this weekend, next weekend, and the week after.
And you can purchase your tickets by calling 633-0567 or go to our website and purchase them online and get all of the information at newberncivictheater.org. We got a snippet of that song at the gala, and I remember, I said this before, I was sitting in the front row, and I'm still remembering you as this tiny little flower, and when you belted that note, I think I hit whoever was sitting next to me because it was so jarring. Congratulations, you have turned into just an
Wonderful
amazing,
job, ma'am.
incredible young lady. We're
Yes.
still working on you, Denandra.
Oh, I'm trying to.
No,
Still working on
he's a lovely flower too. He's a lovely flower too. All right.
There's a Instagram video of you and Gabe, and
yes.
it just melted my heart with these two singers. Two singers are so passionate about music. You could see it on his face. He's my little Denandre.
Seriously.
And watching you mentor the next generation is just an incredible feeling. And Sierra DiNapoli talked about that at the gala as well. What a gift it is for us to watch our babies grow up and then mentor the next generation of babies. So be sure
Once
to...
upon a time on an
Oh my
island a
gosh.
long, long, far way ago. Once upon this island, Junior, opening this Friday.
Oh my goodness, you're driving me insane. Go to newberncivictheater.org. We hope to see you there. It is a fantastic show for young and young at heart. So please join us.